Ah, I love the smell of pollution in the morning. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's time for some more Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Man, you know, the minimap is really starting to look good, you know? It's looking so well developed. So, I'm gonna give you an update on the farms. Things still are not going super great. I think my attempt to rely on the natural decay of biological waste into fertilizer, and in the way I'm doing it, is just not working, which is fair. Like, I have not really tried farming outside the last couple series, so I'm not surprised I'm having some issues, and kind of expected to. Okay, the transfer stations, which have a very fast load, can do fertilizer. Alright. So, as I start to change how things are going to go here, a lot of this is going to be torn down. Like, we don't need this chemical plant much longer once this one's online. Which, while it's built, it still needs its services. And train and everything else. And I need to double check. How goes the demolition out here? It's coming along. I mean, it's high priority, so hopefully we can get a couple of trucks to clean up the waste here. Or so I hope. Because this has actually cut power to, I think, this. Yeah. So there's a limited amount of water up there, which is a problem. But this place needs a whole lot of water, so we'll be okay. Anyway. And then I'll be able to put a uranium conversion plant in here. At least probably. I mean, I definitely can fit it once I get everything correctly done. The main problem is going to be this road. Which... I mean, the problem is I want the new... Oh, Jesus, this is huge. Okay. Well, alright, in that case, the perhaps the nuclear fuel fabrication plant. Honestly, it might still just be better for me to, like, haul it over here somewhere. This stuff is still fairly polluting, so I'll see. I don't know exactly where I'm going to be putting it. But I kind of still want to keep it to here. For now, at least. I may accept that was a mistake, but not yet. Alright. So we do have the railway line in. And it's all set up and working as far as I can tell. The constructor is still doing its job, generally speaking. I've also improved the situation here by removing the semaphores here, so there will no longer be issues here. There is still the issue here, but like I don't really have a solution for that, but luckily it hasn't been a problem so far. Yeah. My main concern at this point is trying to gather enough fertilizer to actually use on these fields. Like, we have had some success. Oh shit, this is almost full. Alright. So, I don't know. Honestly, I guess, yeah, let's, so, at the Miyuchi warehouse, yeah. Let's add the stop after this, where it will load grain. A little bit more transit, but just in general should help the loading and unloading a little bit more. I guess it doesn't really matter where, now that I think about it, because there's very little that gets offloaded here. I mean, I guess 40 tons of food. Yeah, I do consume a lot of food. Gotta remember that. We actually are consuming crap loads of food. These 4 towers are done. Oh, looks like you guys need biological waste to be picked up here. Perfect. Yeah. Alright. Once we have it, like, properly separated, it gets a little bit easier to, you know, deal with. Hold on, the lights just flashed there. You okay? You're not okay. We are definitely suffering a little bit of voltage issue. We're not importing any power. So, yeah, that just tells me that some of the lines and systems over here are overloaded. Where the hell are they? Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. At this point, this plant is kind of maxed out, just from connections. I've recently had to use most of the remaining connections here to hook up this plant enough that it should actually be okay. Given that this consumes 168 megawatt hours of power per day, it's a fair bit. Alright. Oh god damn it, this didn't get torn down? I just kind of assumed a little bit more than that would be getting torn down. But alas, not quite. Okay. Although it might still be enough for me to place the conversion plant. Let's see. Yeah, due to infrastructure. Oh yeah. That one, for sure. Alright. It'll be really good to get UF6 being exported instead of uranium oxide. Be worth so much more money. I mean, let me just double check here. Let's do a little bit of math. How much more money do I get out of this? We basically have the amount of UF6, or have the quantity, right? Yep. Within a margin of error or so. And the price for uranium oxide is 2,000. The price for UF6 is 12,000. So nearly multiply by 3. That's pretty good. For only a few extra workers and a tiny bit of chemicals, which, with any luck, I will have soon. Yeah, drinking water I'm not sure what to do about. Unfortunately I used up all the water switches here, and I don't necessarily want to deactivate those. Although, in general, it might be the right thing to do. Is just an additional water switch. Yeah. Yeah. Now this means the construction factories will run a little bit slower for a while. 50% slower, in fact. But honestly, I mean, I can definitely live with that. I really don't care too much. Alright. So yeah, that's all taken care of now. I wish I could get more fertilizer in here, but, like, this system just can't. Like, these actually end up loading super slowly. I'm not really sure why. But, yeah. It's not great. So, replacing that with a composting plant, I think, is necessary. Yeah, still a lot to get built out here. But we're making good progress. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, the gravel will flow in. Alright. Good, we're consuming some of that crop. It makes me feel better knowing that, you know, we're managing to cut our imports a little bit. It helps with the budget too, because the more crops I order and like consume, the higher the price is driven. So, yeah. It's no surprise that the larger my economy grows, the more crops start costing. Jesus Christ, yeah. Yeah, you can see where I turned on the farm last time. Before the farm gave out. So, oh lord. Yeah. It's actually worth noting that normally, of course, this stuff should cost a little more in USD. So, fucking Christ, I am paying nearly 3 times as much as the base price for crops because of my import levels. This is why it's important to get it under control. The game highly promotes autarky as a way of doing things, and basically punishes you for having imports and exports. Well, not exports, but, you know, imports for sure. And it's certainly tight and definitely can be difficult. Oh, good. So can I put down the uranium conversion plant here now? Oh. It's in here somewhere. I know I can do it. Maybe not. Damn. Weirdly enough, because of the stupid road by the looks of it. God. Oh, wait. There's... Yeah, there's that there. So that should probably help. I know I can fit a uranium conversion plant in here. Oh, there we are. Hey! 1 uranium conversion plant. Honestly, just gravel road. Let's go. Any chance I can get that through? Yeah, I didn't think so. Although, generally speaking, yeah, I can just walk from the bus stop. I don't need a footpath or anything. Perfect, though. Oh, yeah. Alright, this is going to need... its road now, isn't it? Here we are. I had to delete this road because it was blocking the placement of that. Of this, like, construction... Or not construction, the factory connection there. I don't know why it was. It's kind of weird that it was. But yeah. I have to place the factory connection before the road or else it just doesn't work. The game's a little finicky like that sometimes. But yeah, so this is going to give me the opportunity to export UF6. Which, we'll see. We shall see. If I wanted to, I could also try and convert it into nuclear fuel. Which is fair. Yeah. I'm also debating the possibility of a nuclear reactor, of course. The Zaporozhye reactor only produces 4.2 tons of pollution per year. That's reduced by 15%, so... like 3 tons of pollution per year means that this can be within walking distance. The cooling towers produce most of the pollution, but they can be placed farther away and connected with the steam pipes, so... And I mean, I'm kind of actively looking at the prospect of having more power plants due to everything. What am I currently researching? Oh, nothing. Good. Nuclear power plant project. Let's get those. Yeah, I got the RBMK reactors. Conversion to aluminum oxide. Slowly but steadily. Yeah. Maybe even putting like the reactor out here would be something I could do, or entertain the prospect of doing. Like, speaking quite plainly, yeah, simple pedestrian underpass, wherever I so choose, to out here, would potentially allow a ton of people to come out here for jobs. And from here, I can research multiple power grid connections, which I could build along there. I'm not sure that would actually be worth a lot, because I export so much power, I definitely crater the price, you know? God, we're up to 84% education. Okay. 15. Let's drop all that. Actually, you guys are actively working on research, so you know what? Just work on the research. Don't educate people. I'm gonna try and bring down the university education rate, because holy shit is it high. Alright. Water quality is 76. That is fine, I'm pretty sure. First, I hope so. For sure need like 65, which I don't know. I'm just gonna just do another double check, because like it seems a little like it's gonna be a problem and bite me in the ass. But like, there's no way, right? Yeah, like 73. Somehow like 74 here. Four, 75, yeah. Alright. Yeah, best I can do. Alright. So, I'm pretty sure this one requires, what, 65%, right? Yeah. 67, so. Should be fine. Good. The water pump is about to come online. That's the last piece for that, so good news. And this thing should actually have enough power now. All that's done, so just need the sewage discharge to be built, and then in theory, I think this thing is ready to go. I think. Well, only one way to really find out. Because I do have a boatload of buses just kind of sitting here. So, let's erase you from the line. You will load at the bus station, unload at the chemical plant, and go to there. Get in workers, yeah. And yeah, we want that to be integrated into the bus end station, so. Oh no. Well, I'm holding control. That's my bad. Good enough. We're just gonna pick up people and send them there. Well, in that case, I suppose I should get the train going, huh? So what have we got for electric locomotives these days? As long as they do 160 kilometers an hour, I don't care. Okay. This is the class 150. So I get these. Let's get one of these. Alright. I think I'm also going to need a couple of, like, gravel trucks. So, honestly, sort by speed, you know? Okay, this thing can do 95 clicks an hour and 17 tons of gravel. Okay, I need to go into automatic vehicle replacement and start selecting some of these because we're coming up on, like, the replacement time. Wear and tear 80%, 80 years, yeah. There's just going to be so many things that need replacing. Okay. So you go from here to here. So close. There we are. Those for gravel trucks. Now getting good. Alright. Yeah, there's a bunch of workers in here. So we're going to need oil, crop, wood. Alright. Let's maybe have a look-see in here then. So I'm going to need some cargo wagons. Oil, crop, and wood. Okay. Jesus Christ, this thing can hold 120 tons of oil. Okay, yeah, I'm used to, like, these. It's almost twice as long, to be fair, but, yeah. Okay. So sorry. Alright, let's see. Crops. So that's going to come from the boxcar. Let's see. Fuck. Now I'm just so thrown off and I need, like, information to try and work. Okay, so I do need the most. Okay. Two cars for wood, 2 cars for crops, 3 cars for... Or no. Yeah, just 2 cars for oil then as well, because, like, they support almost twice as much. That should be fine. Okay. Yeah. Crops, wood. The open wagon, yeah, 67 tons, 79 tons. Alright. Load and bring it home. Go. Yeah, how are we doing on power here, by the way? Alright, so all the trains running at once can draw 4 watts. So, like, I'm pretty sure I have 4.7 watts maximum here. Or megawatts, so... I've got maybe one more train I can put on this without hooking up another electrical thing. Like I say, a lot of stuff is just kind of closing in on maximum capacity right now. Wait a minute. This number is dropping, and also fairly dramatically. Oh boy. What is going on? And how is it probably also pollution? Ah. Yes. Hmm. Okay. Hang on. Did I ever... Oh, no. Okay, yeah. During the time skip, I kind of started running into this problem before as well. Okay. Yeah, I know what the problem is. And the answer is all this biological waste is just not getting super well processed, so we're having some other problems. Let me guess. You guys are sitting here stuck full of biology? Yeah. Perfect. Alright, well. Let's get 7 more of these. Let's go up to 12 of them. I don't know, I'll get like 1 big one, but otherwise, yeah, just more. More garbage trucks. We need them all. Let's go. This is a crisis. Get all the goddamn garbage onto this train. Let's go. Alright. You are not done grabbing everything. Or are you? Or did you leave 2 box... Yeah, you left 2 boxcars behind. Okay. Alright, so... we have this entire technical service. And 1 million garbage trucks. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so I am very happy to note that it looks like a lot of the time the bio waste doesn't overflow. I was kind of worried it might, but it does not seem to, which is really good. Only the mixed waste can overflow because, you know, once the bio waste is full, it can still put them in the unspecified containers as mixed waste. Yeah. Oh no, 0.96 tons. So that just means biological waste starts going into the mixed. Alright. But yeah, I'm hopeful that with this many new garbage trucks, we'll be alright. There's a traffic jam somewhere. Oh no. Oh yes. Fuck. You know, that's fair. I definitely screwed that up. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to just build another electric substation over here. And, yeah. Okay, assign them. Good. Alright, well, that problem solved at least. This is getting built. Good. Although it definitely needs more construction offices on it. This does not need to be a real footpath. Just mud will do. Okay. And also I would consider this high priority. This as well. In case you ever have any other tasks, please focus on that. Alright, because I would really like to get this plant up and running. In the meantime, though, let's head over here. So now we should be able to construct our chemical supply train. Alright. Yeah, this thing can carry a diverse amount of cargo. So, it's going to go here to here. Now, the real question is what I do about the chemicals. This train is just a supply train. the chemical plant, it's not going to run near full efficiency. I don't need to... Like, I can definitely just pump it out with trucks, you know? Like, 9.4 tons of chemicals per workday is a pipe dream. So. But you know what? Dropping it off at, say, central distribution hubs would be very good. Yep. This thing's struggling. Yeah. That's not terribly surprising. I do definitely need more electrical infrastructure. That's the problem. But, like, there's not much I can do about it. Until I get a nuclear reactor. I think that's probably the correct way forward. I just have to wait. Okay, yeah, we have had a lot of casualties. Jeez. Has the pollution at least, like, it's not great. We'll say that much. Oh, baby. Okay, yeah, that also just keeps getting worse. Okay. That is something I can just no longer ignore. That is just something I can no longer ignore. I need to move the sewage discharges. Which sucks, but like, the hell else am I gonna do? Of course, I don't want to be there. Of course, finding a place to move the sewage discharges to is going to also be tricky. Dumbest spot ever, but it'll work. I mean, this area is already god-awful polluted. Literally just a sewage hole. This is beautiful. So yeah, there's that. I feel like in general I'm just going to tear down the old sewage network and build an entirely new one. Well, first build the new one. Okay. Might need to move it over to the other side of the road. Similarly, I would like to classify this as high priority. Make sure everyone's on it. Let's go. Oh yeah, we do have the water in. Okay. Yeah, it's just the things. So where was I? Yes, I need one more cargo wagon. Just the one. Do I need more than one? If I need more than one, yeah, I guess that's the thing. It'll be fine. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is have you stop here. Stop here. Alright. So delete that, stop. So you're going to load oil, crops, wood, oil, wood, crops, Unload chemical. Or no, sorry. Unload chemicals. Unload chemicals. You will also want to load chemicals here. Good. At the customs house, please also unload any remaining chemicals you still have. There. And go. It might behoove me to also set up the semaphores out here now. Because, yeah, there's literally none. I'm assuming that the thing's actually managed to build a little bit. Christ, I hope it has. Well, it's built a little bit, but not much. This area will be a bit of a tricky thing for our trains, but it should be fine. There's the crop train. Alright. So there we are. Still struggling a little bit out here, it looks like. Despite being high priority and everything else, the construction vehicles are struggling to supply that. Like, what's going on? I guess it's just a matter of time. Gotta be patient. Yeah, actually all the resources are on the construction site. It's just, I'm just waiting for the buses now. Which, by the way, since I put a pile more buses into service, now we're still on 20-second variable time. That seems like it works. Alright, I'm going to try a little bit more road control here. Add or remove the crossroad, yeah. Accept changes. There. That should help, I think. It's one of those weird traffic flow things. I gotta get better with that. Yeah, that works so much better. Alright. I should do that in many more places, and I probably will off camera, since it's just gonna be boring to watch me sift through all those and change all the damn little things. Okay, looks like we got power. Yeah. Gravel check. No check. Buildings without drinking water. Yeah, that's fair. That's one problem. For sure. Yes, the sewage is green. Always slightly concerning. We do want to make sure we've got some hazard containers here. It's all pretty much burnable waste, so fair enough. Okay, services that now. There's gotta be some sign I can use to, like, cut off the garbage truck service at this line, you know? There's gotta be. No snow plows. It should be fine. It's not like the town demands much in the way of heavy goods trucks, so... Oh no, you guys are getting backed up with bio waste too. Okay. Well, that's bad. For sure. Yeah, the green bin program, I think it's fair to say it's failure. In many ways, it's causing problems anyway. Ah, yes, you would get lost, wouldn't you? You would. Okay. Maybe I need to do some semaphore adjustment. Yeah, please proceed. I'm just going to allow for both in and out for now. There's no reason to do any more than that. Just let the damn thing go. It's got lots to build. Alright, looks good though. We are building quite a decent amount of chemical. Which is great because, you know, I think it's probably means I can just kind of get a lot of this stuff to chill. And kind of just shut down this old plant. It's no longer necessary. And the train in question should be fairly regularly bringing chemicals to the chemical like warehouses, and then just selling the excess. Assuming I've programmed it right, which I assume I have. First, I hope I have. I literally can't find the train, though. Where's the train? Yeah, I figured it did something like that. No, not sell vehicle. Not erase from line. Delete that stop. Yeah, you do not need to... There. Okay, good. Now, we do have one issue, which is this place. Since I'm pretty sure... I've got a... Right. Yeah, you load from that road cargo station. Yeah. Alright. Well, now you're loading from this one. I don't know why I didn't have that one load from either, but that's fine. So load chemicals from there, delete that stop, and you're good to go. Okay. That will keep that water treatment plant covered. Anyway, with chemicals now available, and no longer needed for any import, and in fact a straight-up export, that'll help a fair bit. Like, you know, getting my crops in a row. That's gonna be next. You know, the last couple of times I've tried, you know, I made progress every time. I got some things right and I got some things wrong. Now, I'm gonna get some damn things right. So the first order of business is I'm tearing down all of this shit. You're loaded. I'm loading on that. Yeah, so how about we just send you to a depot? Cancel that connection. Honestly, similarly, just kind of go to depot. No, it's cancel, go to depot. Okay, so we're good then. cancelled. Got a pipe here that also will need to be taken down. Alright. So yeah, we're just going to tear down this old place. Which is great. Instead, what I'm going to be putting here is a pair of fertilizer plants. Synthetic and normal. What quality of water do you need? 85. Alright. Speaking of which... Okay, good. That got demolished. So, let's put in a water switch here. Okay. Because then that's also going to let us deal with all this. Although that's going to take forever to deal with. We'll just let it. Barely uses 7 tons. Yeah, it's actually about a 1-to-1 ratio on the crops to, so alright, noted. We're gonna definitely overflow on chemicals. This thing needs its own boxcar for those, which is fine. I can certainly have that arranged. Alright. Load trains. Once it's loaded the train on, I might not need to send it back to depot. I guess I'll find out. But might need to send it back to depot to, you know, make it actually work. Alright, this was full. Yep. Alright, so how's the pollution doing here? Okay, it's gotten a lot better. The die-off is over. Like, I have got to do something about this. Holy shit. It still somewhat angers me that the most polluting thing in the game is my goddamn city's sewage. You know? I hate it so much. I hate it so goddamn much. Alright. So the first sewage line should go about here. Can we get it on this side? Yeah, it looks good. Oh yeah, it needs to make sure we pick up that. Okay. So we're gonna need something like around here-ish. As well as over here. And both of those can combine into a sewage switch to flow out. Should be fine. Yeah, just mud paths. These don't need to be fancy. Although I am going to use the big pipes. The big pipes... Yeah, they don't actually cost all that much, and they cost no metal. I can't get that one in. This connection should be fine, though. My best shot in this case is probably just a 15-meter sewage pump. These usually work pretty well, and will let me kind of grade it down fairly quick. Yeah. Get underneath the building. Done. Similarly, just nothing. Alright. So yeah, that covers this region. Then we're going to need probably 2 more in the central and 2 more on the eastern. Yeah, and then we're all going to just fucking dump the sewage. Oh, God. On the plus side, that will dramatically reduce the amount of pollution this area gets. So there are other good things. I think it might be time for a baby boom. Let's have a baby boom. Max professors. Because even with all that dying off, oh well, the children are actually at 35%. Maybe a baby boom's a bad idea. It's okay. We'll be fine. So let's see, what else do I need? That'd be good. Oh, honestly, maybe it is kind of getting to the point where it wouldn't be a bad idea to consider, like, yeah, actually trying to produce some of this. Some vehicles. They're very, very profitable. Generally. But I have well, I guess fabric. I've got fabric. If I could get steel, that would probably be the other thing that I would be willing to then work on. But iron is concerningly difficult to get. Much to the point where, like, down here is my planned steel plant. And it's just so far away. Well, is there even a customs house on this? Oh, there is. It's a very shitty customs house, though. It might be enough of a customs house, though, for me to, like, build here. Well, to be fair, I do have, like, a helicopter construction office. There. Increase the birth rate. Cut you to half as well. I mean, honestly, just keep researching new factories. There's not really any reason not to. I'll grab container standards, sure. Ooh, baby. So yeah, you're just needing some chemicals now. Well, the good news is I think I have some trucks that can help you with that. Yeah, you can discard your crops. So. I think this one's technically the closest one, so let's go with that. So delete that. Oh. No, I meant to delete this stop. There. Honestly, just start. Get going. Load your chemicals, unload your chemicals, and you're done. Like, it takes 0.1 a day, so I can't imagine it, like, going that much, but I guess we'll find out. Anyway, this thing does have, like, a rad protected export. So, I'm not really sure how I want to do that, or handle that. I mean, honestly, the logical thing to do is just truck it out. I should have at least one flatbed, right? Yeah. Can load vehicles on flatbed. Do I need a specific thing for transporting the casks? I don't think so. Well, I guess we'll find out. So, hypothetically, let's see. Fuck, where is it? Alright, over here. Alright, flatbed. So if I were to tell you to load here, vehicles containers. Alright, yeah. So now you're going to want to load vehicles and containers. And then you're going to go to the customs house and unload. Honestly, everything. Wait until loaded. Just go. Maybe I need like 2 trucks for that, but I definitely don't need a bloody train, so. Yeah. So yeah, this, that's a container there. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully well. Yeah, each one of these, yeah, empty weight 2 tons. So in theory, I think that that thing should be able to hold like 6 containers. I don't know. Let's find out. I wonder if this is going to be a problem. Because like, oh yeah, wait until you're fully loaded. But can a 13-ton carrier ever be fully loaded by something that weighs 2 tons? The answer, of course, is no. Buildings without drinking water. Really? Fair enough. Oh no, that's sewage. Or is it everything just without drinking water? Ah, everything is without drinking water. Yes, very good. To be fair, I did totally forget to rehook up the power cable, so yeah, that's my fault. And there we are. Yeah, I'm gonna mark this one high priority. Let's go. There. But yeah, so that should help. No one lives anywhere near here, so I'm not too worried. Barely any uranium oxide. Chemical truck drops off. Speaking of which, hey chemical truck. Make sure you wait until unloaded at all times. But yeah. So once this... Ooh, speaking of which... Hold on, we do have a water treatment plant here with a chem truck. Yeah, you load at the customs house. You no longer need to do that. You load here, sir. Good. Alright. Alright, so it loaded 3, which is, I guess, volumetrically all it could hold, which is fine. And then when the 4th one tried to load, it gave up and ran. Alright, that works. That's good. Nice. Alright, so that stuff is radioactive. Fun fact. I might even be able to detect it driving by our pollution monitor, but we'll see. Barely anything right now. Where's the... Nope, doesn't even show. Alright, good. Yep. Maximum radiation didn't even flinch. Alright. Good. Wasn't sure how radioactive transporting it was going to be. I know radiation is extraordinarily deadly. But since I've never really dealt with radioactive products in this game so far, it's news to me on just like what I actually need. So looks like we're fine though. Looks like I might need more trucks though, I'll say that much. just need a bus. Alright. How goes the deconstruction here? Slow. I don't exactly have a lot of demolition, so, like, that tracks. But it is getting done, so... soon enough. Oh, yeah. Build the infrastructure. Slowly getting there. Yeah, a new sewage system, and importantly, like, a new sewage outflow. I actually have to think for a moment. I think I can actually overflow this pipe once the city is at full capacity. Which worries me slightly, but oh well. That's just going to be the limiter, I guess, for my population. I'm able to pull like 100 here, so I can maybe pull 22,500, which, to be fair, will be coming up on like the shopper maximums anyway, so yeah, that's fine. That is fine. Government loyalty's at 80%. Happiness is at 80%. Crime didn't respiral, so everything is good. Yeah. It sucks that I had to, like, use a cheat to get rid of the crime that one time. I feel so much shame over it. Because, like, yeah, I did fail. But... I don't know. I mean, it would have just meant reloading, going back, like, probably 4 episodes, just because of how slow that is a killer before I oh, Jesus, you're still struggling. You aren't even running close to most of the time. Speaking of which, fuck. I lost track of that train, and I need it. But you are presumably just carrying along now. Oh, no, you aren't. Okay. Great. Well, in that case, I'm just going to need a separate locomotive. Alright. I'm going to call for a return to depot. And I need a new locomotive. Oh yeah, you're gonna have that problem. Because you can't get back that way. Cancel your go to depot. At least until after the customs house. Where you will load nothing. Now I want you to go to depot. So this is just gonna be my ferry, I think. Hyper inefficient, but oh well. Yeah. But yeah, this thing needs an extra boxcar that's going to contain nothing but chemicals. That way I can export those chemicals. Why do we have an electricity problem and where? So yeah, the town's electrical infrastructure is also just failing. It's certainly not great. Kind of on my to-do list to fix. Kind of. Like, I can definitely throw down a Zephyroji reactor here. Yeah, these are just identical. Like, these things you need to have, like, a decent distance away. How many of these would I need? It's a good question. How many cooling towers do you need for a reactor? I have no idea. But even if I just operate off of the one... Yeah, something like this would work. We'd get almost no pollution. It does require a tiny bit of shitty quality water. That's fine. Alright. Yeah, something like this could work. I would just need the nuclear fuel fabrication facility, which, yeah, that's on the to-do list. Be damned if this isn't expensive, though. Yeah, foreign power connections. The part where I just start building these along the border here. Because, yeah, this thing has 5 outflows of high voltage. Like, this would be fine enough to just retire the coal plant. So, might be worth it. Alright. So you're going here. So, advanced setup. Boxcar 5 and that, and this one does only chemicals. Done. Okay. So, this will work. Yep, operating without issue. Doing pretty well at that. Oh god, this thing hasn't even made it halfway yet. Yeah, I think I need a couple more. I don't know, what have I got these days for open holes? Might be worth exploring. Need new ones. There's gotta be something good. Okay, well, supposedly this thing can do 27 tons. Unfortunately, I think length actually is what matters the most. Because of how it works. So, all of these can store more, but they're all shorter. So this might actually still be the best one. You know? Like, the volume is the killer. Yeah, I'm gonna trust my gut and say that that's actually true. Yeah. I don't know if that's true. Feel free to correct me in the comments if I'm horribly mistaken. But, you know, that's the best I can come up with. I do operate under the assumption that this game kind of has a logic to it, and I'm trying to find the logic. So. Yeah, this stuff's getting carted out pretty nicely, at least. And soon we'll be able to put down the fertilizers. And hopefully farming can begin in earnest. Because, yeah, it kind of sucks right now. And I haven't even really been doing a whole lot with what we have built out here. Although, to be fair, I guess the railway line isn't even done yet. Who knows, maybe someday. Sure, build that. Alright, so I think that's probably a good place to call it. We've made some interesting plans for the future. The UF6 is looking pretty good, like UF6 production in general. Chemical production should now actually be increasing, although, God help me, that's probably going to kill me due to garbage issues, but I don't know. I'll look into trying to do something about that. Yeah. I think it is literally just those things going. Well, the good news is, if I do a giant vehicle replacement, a lot of these will go faster and be better. That's one of those things that I kind of wanted to do at some point. Auto vehicle replacement. So, I've got 28 of these. Well, what if I wanted to replace them? I could do the Mark P. Let's see. 5, yeah, 6.5 tons no matter what, but that has a capacity or speed of 80 kilometers an hour. Alright. So we need to start doing that. The RMN-12s, yep. Let's see, total capacity. Like the KSM-1s have a capacity of 80. Yeah, 66, 72. This only goes 75 clicks an hour. I think I'm just gonna replace that with the Mars 305s. 57 kilometers an hour, yeah. The KMZ 5410 dumper, I think, is just gonna become the universal one. 95 clicks an hour and 17 tons. That is, without question, the best. Those are farm vehicles. KMZ 410 covereds. Those are fine. MZ410 will become KMZ410s. Yeah, those old skids. These are meant to be fast buses, so what do we got for speed? 100 clicks an hour, 45 passengers. Works for me. Because they need to have the largest range coverage possible. The CAS dumpers, I think, can also be the KMZ 5410s. I don't know what to do about those right now. The cranes, though. I don't know. What are the T-138 cranes? Like, they're 26. 70 kilometers an hour. 92 kilometers an hour, 31. I think 70 kilometers an hour is fine. Oh, but that's American. We have no good cranes here, do we? Jesus Christ. Like, there's not a single good crane. I mean, the LZ100 is still an improvement, but, like, nothing compared to that. Yeah, the J300 mixer, how are we doing on that? Yeah. Excavators? Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of other options right now. 33? Yeah, so that still remains the best excavator. The T-138 Cistern. 70 clicks. More. And speedy. 95 kilometers an hour into 16 tons. You'll love to see it. So these are refrigerateds. So sure, sort by total capacity. I expect to not really change off of those. Even if there's a faster variant. How about asphalt pavers? Well, there's the American one, which is significantly better. Roller? Nope. What are these tiny covered for? Probably chemicals? Which they go 80. 2.5 tons. Yeah, that's fine. still 130 refrigerated? Really? Replace with the RMN. There's 305s. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Yeah, that seems about good. Alright, so now I'm automatically replacing vehicles. Yeah. So every now and again we'll import and export prices on those. The vehicle replacements will start at some point in 1980. Alright, so let's see, economy and trade. Where are we? What am I doing here? I'm exporting still no chemicals, which tells me I've forgotten something. Well, you are not loading chemicals. Is there a reason you did not load any chemicals? Well, there's no chemicals to load because there's no gravel. Well, this raises at least a few questions. Apparently they all got sent to depot. Well, that answers that. Little weird things like that are going to always be happening. Alright. Good news. This part of the area has been cleared. Alright. Still got a little bit of demolition to do, but it's barely anything. And now we can build ourselves a composting plant. Why would this have an input? Like, oh yeah, it's synthetic fertilizer. Sorry. Compost plant. Actually, maybe I should not demolish. Might still be able to use this. Yeah, it's gonna have to be recessed. Then I start compost plant. Yeah. So I'd put this here, and then I would want a waste transfer station. Right here. Yeah, no, that makes sense. And then for a synthetic fertilizer factory. Okay, what do you actually need again? Water. Chemicals. That's it. Do you need quality water? 85. Okay, yeah. We'll say you need at least basic quality water then. And we'll toss that here. Okay. Cancel the demolition. Well, some of the demolition anyway. Alright. Yeah, no, that's perfect. Some time for, say, this water. Flow. I guess this should also be torn down. It's not really needed anymore. And that goes there. Perfect. Alright. Finally, we're gonna make it. I'm a little worried that this is actually gonna be a little too far away. Yeah, it is. This is currently too far away. How about this? Yep, you can make it. If I do a little of that, though. Yeah, it doesn't recognize the... Hold on, just demolish that. I just want to try and make sure this will work. So I'll have to use a mud road. Okay, it does work. As expected. Alright. Sorry for the interruption, please continue. Alright. Yeah, there we are. Okay, so we're on our way. We're gonna need a couple of trucks for bringing over the chemicals. And, I don't know, should I try and, like, supply this with a pumping station? It's pretty close. I mean, realistically. I have the high-pressure pipes, so... Like, in theory, I think I could do it. Well, I mean, if... Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I'm not going to make any commitments, but... Yeah, we're building up some fertilizer. That means everything got planted. Yeah, it takes a long time to do that. Alright, so this is probably a good place for me to call the episode. We've done well. Our everything is kind of here and being built. We are storing up way too much friggin' UF6, which has me at least somewhat concerned. Oh yeah, did I forget? Yeah, I did. Where's the UF6 truck? There it is. Cool. Let's go. Alright, so we're gonna pull out all this UF6 and get it sold as quick as we can, because yeah, we have a lot just stored here. There's way more than 8. At least I'm pretty sure. Because yeah, each one of these is an individual one. So, alright. Perfect. So thank you everyone for watching. I have been your Killin, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.